I was going to make the topic of this video about goals and how to get goals, about attractiveness. I've taken some notes about this idea, but I don't want to scam you because I feel that I did not have the real experience with goals. Because while baccalaureate, I was so focused on my studies, and I was so focused on getting marks and being well focused. I was so focused on being well focused. Yeah, it's a nice sentence. So I was not, look, I was caring about goals. I was working my body. I was going to the gym. I was setting goals. I was cutting out bad habits. But about the real experience with goals, to be honest, I was not really good at that. So now after finishing this period of the dopamine detox that I'm going through, which is for 21 days, and I am on the third day right now. So after finishing that, I will just be crazy with goals. No. Like I don't want to just be that kind of guy who just goals. Let's get distracted more. No, I will just go approach 5 goals every day. Like do cold approaches every single day. Do the things that I wish myself I had done before, but I didn't. You see? So I decided to just give you advice about your family. Your family is the most important thing in your life that you need to just care about, because look, without a family you don't mean anything. Even if you just grow and become more successful, even if you become a multimillionaire, without being related to your family, without being good to your family, without just practicing some gratitude to family members, you don't have any value. And don't try to think to, I was like thinking like that before I recorded this video, or just before I improved myself, before this journey of self-improvement. So I was thinking, uh so I can just grow rich, and become successful, and be a millionaire without just being good to my family. I hate my family members, so I will just be rude to them. There is no need to just all be my parents. I hate them. Just because you have suffered from violence when you were a child, that does not mean that you're going to hate your family and be ungrateful for them. You see? So just focus on this point, make your family as a priority. And before getting goals, be good with your family, be good to your family. And look, there is a quick tip right here, right now, is to just, like flirting with girls, being flirtatious, yeah, flirtatious with girls and just being nice to them, just giving girls nice compliments. You know what does where does that stem from? From complimenting your mother. If you just compliment your mother, you're going to just compliment the girl that you like, the girl that you love, the girl that you are interested in the same way that you complimented your mother in. You see? So, your family is so important. Being good to them is crucial in your relationships in general, because it's the first network that you have. Because if you're not collaborating with your family members, who are you going to collaborate with? Or like what kind of person, a dumbass person, is going to just collaborate with you if he knows that you are a bad person to your family, or you don't appreciate your family? So you see, it is important to just be good with your family. I will tell you about my own experience with family. Like I told you that before, my self-improvement journey, like I was rude to my family, like I was that adult who makes a lot of problems in his family. And you know what was my father telling me? most fights and most arguments between me and your mom is just because of you. So I was making a lot of problems in the family, a lot of arguments, a lot of fights. I remember in my adulthood, like 13, 14, 15, like until my 16s, I got into self-improvement. I learned about something like basically changed my life, which was being good to my family and practicing a gratitude to my family. Look, I'm not an English man, I am an Arabic man, you see? So I'm from Syria. Like usually people in my country like can't speak English in this way because we have like suffered because Syria has undergone the war, and as you know, like the life here sucks. It literally sucks in Syria. So I was a lucky person because my father, I remember he paid a lot of money on me to learn English. He paid a lot of money. He just afforded those needs. Like, no, it was not like an important need for me to just learn English. It was his idea, and I am so grateful for him. And when I told him, like, I finished all the courses, like, I finished the advanced level, then I thought, why am I good at English? Because of my father. Why am I here? Why am I here recording videos speaking English? Which may just seem which may seem weird if I just another Syrian guy sees me like recording videos in English and I am a Syrian man. Just because of my father. That person changed my life. And I told him after I journaled like a bunch of things that I wanted to just tell him about in person. Like I wrote them in like a piece of paper. You can do that. Like it's a really good habit with journaling, with a journaling session that you're doing in the morning, after meditating or before meditating. It does not matter. Just in the morning, collect your ideas and try to remember the people that you are grateful for. I tried that. I wrote about like 4 to 6 things that I was grateful for my father. I told him about that. And then I could see the respect in his eyes that my son is a good guy. My son is growing. My son is mature. My son is good to his family. My son is going to be successful in the future. I could see the respect. I did the same thing with my mother. The same thing with my little sister. And I can't tell you what happened then in my life. Like my whole life it changed. And I was studying baccalaureate. That was in the beginning of my baccalaureate year. I was the top student, bro. Can you believe that? I became the top student in my school just because I practiced some gratitude with my family members. Just because I told my father and mother that I was grateful for them for doing X. That it changed my life. And I started the journey of success. I started studying more. I started going to the gym. Everything was like everything that I thought before was impossible, was hard. There is no way to do that. Those things started to just seem easier and easier and easier for me. Just because I was grateful for my family. So I recommend being grateful for your family. Don't forget to just on a piece of paper in the morning when you wake up, just with your journaling session, like add 3, 5, 10 things if you can remember that you are grateful for the people, not even your family members. I will tell you about another guy. I remember when like we went to the sea. Okay, in the last summer. Yeah, last summer we went to the sea. There was a good guy. The guy, like the landlord, that we just rented a place, a chalet there. He was a really good man. I was grateful for him because, like, I'm not gonna tell you about the whole story because, like, it's a bit personal. But there was a fight between the not like my father and mother. Like I went with my mother, with my uncle and his family. So there was like an argument, a little like fight between them, and that landlord did something I can't forget. Did something that referred to his masculinity. So I was grateful for him. I remember him on my junior session. I texted him because he lives in Latakia. I told him, bro, I remember when we just rented the chalet last summer. Like it was in winter, yeah. I told him like I remember that and I'm grateful for you for just doing that good thing for us and saving the argument and solving the problem. Then like 5 minutes later he called me. Modi, like I remember why did he text me? I told him there is nothing. Do you want to just come here to book a chalet? Just let me know. I told him no. I'm grateful for you. I just texted you. I don't want anything. Like he was thinking that I was like that a pragmatic guy who just want to just scamming people by just being good and while he's speaking to them. This kind of people. He told me that I was that guy, but I told him no. I'm grateful for you for doing that and thank you. I will end the call. Like he was surprised. Really? Were you just texting me to just with no benefit from me? I told him yes, thank you. And he invited me for free, me and with my friends, to just go to the sea and book a chalet, the best chalet that he has for free. For just because I've been grateful for that guy. He told me you can just come with your friends and book a free chalet from the highest class that I have here in Latakia for free. You know, this is the power of gratitude. Use it every single day and you never regret it in your life. Thank you so much. Leave a comment on this video. Leave just an experience when you just have been gratitude, when you've been grateful for someone, and how did that affect your life and how did that person act. Thank you so much. Mwah.